Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 121 of Persona 4. In case you're wondering about the theme you just heard, or should I say have been hearing for the last couple of parts, that is from Persona 4 Dancing All Night. It's the Junes theme and one of the hardest themes in the game. Yeah, one question about Square Enix's decision for the new Kingdom Hearts game. Who asked for a rhythm game? 'Cause I know I sure the hell did not. And the only reason I bring that up is because we have 3 of them already for Persona. Not that I have anything against rhythm games. That's just a sad excuse to actually milk a franchise. That's my reasoning for actually having something against rhythm games in a game series that are basically RPGs. Catch my drift? So I had to go and plant some crack weed so that I can get there and have some keys for the final dungeon, provided I answer questions correctly, which will show up in the next part. And seeing as how it's Thursday and I'm not going to be able to hang out, actually maybe I will be able to, hold on, because I already went to rank 7 with Tower. Now it's time for us to actually see if I can go to rank 8. Chances are I probably won't because of the fact that it may be a spend time moment. Yep, it's a spend time moment. But I will be able to show off rank 8 in this part. I definitely will. Don't you worry about that. And we've gotten closer. So guess what? We're going to show off rank 8 later on this part. So now we're on the 25th of November. Now then, this is a question that may be changed for this game. And let's see. Oh no, this is the same question. Never mind, it's not changed. Khufu's the answer you're looking for, by the way. For some reason, they gave that guy more pyramid space than everybody else, apparently. So Khufu is the answer to who has the highest pyramid in Giza. Oh, and I also heard Khufu was a tyrant back in the day. So, just saying. Anyway, I think we can hang out with Rise later on. I'm gonna decide later, but oh wait, I ranked 5 Rise already, that's right. So I should have ranked Sixter. That would have actually helped. And also, I should actually show off Eri while I'm at it. And for the record, ladies and gentlemen, it is a cloudy day, yes. Meaning you can actually go and try to hunt for Guardians since it's going to be a cloudy day for the remainder of the game. So on that note, let's head to the daycare center, and this should actually start rank 7 of this will start rank 7 of rank 6 actually of the daycare center. And no, actually it is rank 7. No, it's rank 7 actually. I've just realized it's rank 7. And Yuta's having fun with his Featherman. I think there was one point in the anime where Yuta accidentally broke one of the kids' Featherman and you had to replace it. And you used all of the money in his wallet and he's like, "Curse you, Featherman!" I'm pretty sure that was a part in the anime, and it's freaking hilarious at his expression. He still has the deadpan face, but sweat coming down in his face. So, it doesn't matter how you answer the first 2 questions, it's the last 2 that actually is important for you to rank up to rank 7. Meaning, by the time we're done with this, we only have 3 more ranks to go, and we're done with Eri. Provided that they end up not having spend time moments. You know how that rolls. So, on that note, it didn't matter what you say, he still would have actually, you still would have actually been able to, rank up anyway with the last two questions. And I'll show the answers for those right about now. Now that Eri showed up, Yuta's already pissed off. So, the last option you want to choose for this question, telling them that they're both are afraid, that will give +3. And then, the second option, which is that's not true, that will rank you guys up a little bit further. And no, he doesn't hate Eri, because he was trying to think of a gift for her in return for her buying him Featherman. And now they're up to rank 7. 3 more ranks and I get motherfucking Vishnu. Oh, and just for the record, if I do not actually get all of the social links done in Persona 4 Golden, I will show it off in Persona 4 Vanilla. That I will do. And on that note, I don't have to work as a tutor today. I can work as a janitor, but I don't want to. Instead, I'm going to go and study. And there's a good reason for this. If I studied and actually get all the answers correctly, I will get the Gekkoukan High girls uniform. For some reason, the game, even though despite having level 5 knowledge, will try to shaft you out of getting the highest score, which in turn happened in October and only got me 30,000 yen, which I should have got 50,000 yen from Dojima. And we've got further and further in, and the fog is starting to pick up. More and more people are talking about this fog, and are even getting gas masks. Oh, you think that's bad? Wait till Sunday rolls around. Anyway, with everyone getting sick, there's always gonna be some BS. And let's be honest, when it comes down to things like this, you want to have as much information as humanly possible and not spread rumors. Unfortunately for everyone, when it comes down to pandemics, rumors are normally spread by the media. So, what can you do? Oh, by the way, the name of a rice cake is... The type of rice cake is... the name of a rice cake is mochi. That's what I meant to say. And to be honest with you, mochis are pretty good. I think the Sakura mochi's pretty good too. I, honest to God, never had one made like authentically, but I found some in a restaurant and they're pretty good. Well, depending on who actually makes them. On that note, I think I can... Oh, wait, I can't deal with strength. I can't deal with lovers either. No, strength or sun, Nari. Damn it. Why am I biting my tongue? Strength's not here. Lover's not here. But Risei's there. I just saw Risei. So, maybe I can hang out with Kanji. Oh no, that wasn't Risei, that was a quest. Never mind, I thought that was Risei. Instead, I'm gonna try to hang out with Naoto. Hold on, let me see if that's Risei. Yep, let's hang out with Risei. And let's try to raise her up a little bit more, because the closer we have her to max, the more of a help she will be. And I think I've already showed off this rank 5. So here's the gist with this one. Oh wait, no, I think I've already sold this one off. But as far as Rise is concerned, she's at rank 5 after we're done here. What we're going to do is try to get Rise as close to rank 7 as humanly possible. Let's see. All we need to actually think about right now is what days I can get Rise, because by the end of this, Hisano is going to be rank 10. So I only have one last Sunday to deal with her, and then I'll have Rise for the weekend, Kanji for whenever he appears. I have Eri on Tuesday and Thursdays, and I think I could try to squeeze in the fellow athletes and Yumi somewhere along the line. I am going to have to actually give a back seat to, and I will actually show off her from the PS2 version. Naoki I'll try to squeeze in too, but if I can finish off Naoto and the fellow athletes, that'll be less things to worry about. That's my plan, but I don't think it'll work. I mean, yeah, we'll have a whole semester, but we'll just have a whole semester. That's all. Alright. So if you hear anything in the background, sorry. If you probably haven't, good. I mean, my sister's on a conversation for some reason, and she's by my door. Even though my door is closed, it's not insulated. So on that note, the only thing I show off with Rise is the fact that now she has a new skill. So that's the only thing that has changed. So, with that said, she now learns Healing Wave, which will absolutely do nothing at the end of the day. Despite Vigor Song and Healing Wave being the same, they don't stack. It'll do nothing for Hollow Forest. Of that I can attest to, sorry. So on that note, let's work as a tutor. And this time, I could actually show off rank 8. Now, it's going to be after rank 8, where I may end up having to, end the day, not end the day, like, when you go up to the tutor, you get kicked out, and then you have to come back in and rank 9. But the most part is, I'm going to try to catch some bugs, even though it's not going to be, it's not going to do any good in the end of its, in the grand scheme of things. Well, at least I got an end of a Jewel Beetle, sorry. But, as I was saying about Tower, this is the part where, and there's my mouse again, sorry about that. This is the part where, legs. We are closing into the end of Tower, and that'll be the end of all the nighttime, social links. I mean, we'll rank up his, relationship with Shu now, but when we try to go in for rank 9, we will be kicked out and have to go back another day in order to rank that up.
About this.
So despite everything you did, you'll find out something very horrible about Shu. And Shu's studying hard for a big test, and Shu is extremely nervous. I mean, I am too. But what he does in rank 9 is very unnecessary. On that note, Shu actually sort of worships you if you mention the you mentioned the third answer that you're going through the same thing that he went through. So, quite frankly, you only need one because it doesn't matter what you actually answer. You only needed the first one. That's all. And then cheer him up. No, actually, cheer him up also. So, on that note, we'll be able to go to rank 9. The problem is, we're going to be kicked out. Sorry for keep repeating that. But I'm going to remind myself this because when I try to pursue that, you'll know why. And once we're done with Tower, that'll be more Persona I'll be able to fuse to. That's the thing. The whole point of finishing all these social links is you being able to complete the compendium, because the persona that you need to complete the compendium are all locked behind these social links. And on that note, we have the Sunday program. And now it comes to an end. By the way, you think you're gonna buy anything? No. Tanaka's now making bank off of gas masks. And that's pretty much the gist of what's happening this day. So don't even bother going to the TV. That's what you're going to see from here on in. And on that note, it's time for us to go meet with Hisano and go to rank 9. Again, once we finish with Death, there's a good chance we'll be able to fuse Alice. So bear that in mind. Even though Mahakala is the persona that we'll actually get from completing Death, Alice is a rare persona that can only be ranked up if you actually have rank 9. So yeah, having Alice is actually wonderful, considering the fact of Alice's very high magic attacks. However, here's the thing. Oh, god damn it, she's by my door. I apologize. I really do. I really wish she would stop wandering the house with her damn conversations. But anyway, Alice is a very good persona to have. There's just only one problem. Unlike with Persona 4 Vanilla, Persona 4 Golden, like most of the bosses would have a natural resistance to Megiadolan, so long as they're over the level that you're at. But if they're under the level, Megiadolan will do a wonder to them. Okay, Megiadolan, I can't believe I fucked that name up again. And the only reason why I'm talking about something completely different as opposed to her is because of the fact that you could just choose anything and you will still be close to rank 10. That's how her social link runs. So on that note, all you have to do is... Hold on one second, she's getting a little bit too loud. I apologize if you hear anything else in the background.
I am not Death. Just another boy.
I apologize for that. She was having too much of a conversation right in front of my door. Anyway, it seems Hisano has finally come to terms with the fact that she was just a grieving widow missing her husband, who had died from Alzheimer's and had completely forgotten who she was. But in the end, he knew it was going to happen, so he gave those letters to Daidara to remind Hisano whenever somebody asked for the letters, or at least she asked for them, that he will always love her, no matter what happens.
It's too late now, isn't it?
Coping with losing a loved one, that's basically been the gist so far of this game. Not many people can cope with death, or murder for that matter. And if they do, they really are strong. and I gotta give them credit for that. But one thing I can say is we got one more time with death, and we are done for good.
The man I
With
loved
death.
is gone.
And
I
on that
can't ignore
note,
that fact any longer. I need to face the truth head on.
we're finally closer to finishing
I want
off
to see you again.
the social links, but I do believe it's going to be very high and very close. I think strength is at an 8 so far. Now to eventually be an 8 by the time we get started on to the next event, and anything else in between, they're between either 5 and 7. So I'm gonna try to squeeze as much as I can to finish. But one thing is for sure, I'm going to study because I want the prize. So let's study, and hopefully when I do this exam, it's going to be the top class prize as opposed to being shafted for the top 10. And with all the extra studying I did, that should help me with the exam. But it's kind of RNG, because I didn't study earlier in the playthrough and I managed to get the highest score, even when I missed one. I don't know, man. I guess my luck's starting to run out. Whatever the case, we're going to school now,
Yo.
and the next couple of days is the exam. And once the finals start, we won't have to worry about dealing with any more schoolwork, period, because obviously this is going to be the end of the game if you have not finished, no, if you actually fail the events coming after the exam. So, people are spreading rumors, people are not actually thinking straight. This fog is actually placating to people's beliefs, and that's the last thing anybody wants. On that note, it's quiz time! Time for the first question. Where does French food stem from? Italian food. Huh, who knew? Then again, Italian cuisines look awfully familiar sometimes. What does figure in figure skating refer to? And that's geometric state, sorry, not geographic. Meant to say geometric. And sorry if you don't understand me or if I'm pretty much boring you. Anyway, day 2. Khufu's the guy you're looking for. He has the biggest pyramid, and he was also the biggest tyrant. Book of Maps is called an atlas. And remember, Temple of Pandora from God of War. Atlas had to carry that shit. I think it killed him too in God of War 2, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, the students are practically talking about the clubs, and they may not be able to continue the clubs. If that's the case, then we may not be able to see Yumi nor Strength ever again. Day 3. Bride Ale roots from bridle. It doesn't root from brittle, and it doesn't root from bridge, it roots from bridle. People tend to make that mistake a lot. What kind of bird is Kankodori, which is a cuckoo? Oh, now that I think about it, Kankodori is a Yu-Gi-Oh card. It's one of the Karakuri set. Who would have knew? I think that's the one that got banned in Duel Links. Whatever the case, let's continue. Which country does the South Pole belong to? Nobody! That's an easy one. You say any of those countries, you're probably wrong. Unless it's China. Anyway, Fibonacci system. The one where you have to keep adding in order to get a system. Well, actually, to get a numerical system. It's the sum of every system. Which, ironically, it was used in Final Fantasy XII. I'm pretty sure this might be the conversation I was referring to that they were describing the final dungeon of the game. You might want to pay attention to this one. Yep, this is the one. They mentioned something about the city being in complete ruins and that there's police tape everywhere. And they saw Edelbach swallowed up by a fog, and there was a monsters coming out in the fog, and it was warped to a different dimension. Now, if everybody's starting to see it, which means one thing, we are nearing in-game, at least for the good ending. But because I went there and maxed out Marie's social link, we got more stuff to do. Anyway, Day 5, the Welwishia is found in... By the way, Welwishia is a flower. And it's found in the Namib Desert. And by the way, the rice cake is considered a mochi. Oh, in case you're wondering what a dango is, it's a meatball. Or meat bun. So you can't get that confused.
Man, this fog just won't quit. The weather report said it might start snowing soon. But what's going to happen if it snows with all this fog?
Whoa! Where'd you guys come from?
Wow, that's quite a crowd you got there.
We ran into each other back there, so we came together. The fog's so thick that sometimes you can't see your nose in front of your face, so everyone's forming groups now.
Visibility's so bad it's scary. Can I stick close to you, Senpai?
Oh, this girl never changes.
It really is hard to see anything in this, though. It's just like on the other side.
Guys, put on your glasses!
Whoa, it's all clear.
What the hell's going on?
These glasses are meant to help us see through the fog in the other world. But putting that aside, no glasses would improve one's visibility in a fog under normal circumstances.
Then, could the fog from over there be leaking into our world? Huh? Well, you guys think that's it? I was kind of expecting you to ignore it as Chie being random again. It's just a thought.
Anyways, today's the last day of exams, right? Let's get them over with so we can meet up at the special headquarters after school.
Wow, we haven't used that name in a while.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we just got some bad news. That fog is literally coming from the Midnight Channel. And we finished the exam. Yeah, the bad news being the fog coming from the Midnight Channel. Good news is this part is over. However, I will show you how to get to the true ending. Sorry for the loud noises. This is RVMan985. See you guys in part 122, and hopefully it'll be quieter, because you need to listen to everything I say. And there's also a raw if you don't want to hear my voice, because what you do depends on how you answer. See you guys next time.